So Sid, as we're looking here, when we started working together, you were really on this journey to move up the staircase. And we like to use the staircase as a way to show kind of what the next steps are and ultimately moving to where that business process is very quick and rapid, where things are moving into a real-time capability of understanding where you are from your budgets to your actuals to looking at all the different parts of the business on a real-time capability so that you can plan. And as we went through it, and we typically find our clients are at a certain step in the staircase and unable to move up. And that may be because of multiple different elements, right? So as we're looking at this, there's really what we look at is 6 different things that are driving it in a professional services organization. It's what are you walking up on the staircase on the workforce? How are you driving this up from an accounting perspective? And in the case where we're going to focus today is what is the staircase that you're moving up in project profitability, and how are you going through that? And then ultimately that drives to the overall company profitability. And then it's driven by what's happening on the sales and driving efficiency in that sales process. And ultimately, what is the underlying technology enabling this process to go through? So Sid, why don't you tell us a little bit about where Hoverstate was when you joined the organization and how you were looking to drive them up that staircase?
When I initially joined the firm 3.5 years ago, the accounting system really was on a macro basis. There was one revenue number and one cost of sale number. And even though they were managing projects through Harvest, they were able to see how many hours were incurred versus budget. That really was about it. They were getting no profitability at all. So the first thing that I did is come up with a quick solution, and using QuickBooks Online and going through a wide variety of manual steps, we were able to export that harvest data and payroll data and manipulate it and at least start developing reports based on project profitability, client profitability, and departmental profitability. And as you can see from what I'm saying, it was a monumental task. Manageable at that time because we just didn't have that many clients. We had a handful of clients and a handful of projects. But as we grew substantially in a very short period of time, it became unmanageable. And we decided that we had to move to a more comprehensive system, an integrated system, and we engaged your firm. And that's when we started the journey of looking for total integration of our planning, our accounting, our profitability, our reporting, and really zoning in on how we're doing on each individual project. And it's made a big difference in the way we manage our firm. We could have outgrown our capability and grown ourselves out of business. And implementing the solution we worked together on really has brought our organization not only to another level, we've built a foundation that we feel we could double or triple again and not have to change any of our underlying infrastructure.
And I think, Sid, that becomes the key that you're pointing out there is that when you work on the process and you work on the output, and in this case, project profitability for what you guys were driving, it enables that rapid growth, right? And I know that you guys have increased in personnel by 25% over the last year or so. And so if you were increasing those projects and you didn't understand the profitability of each one, as you said, is you can outgrow your business until the point that it was no longer a business because it kept on losing money. And so because you guys have put that focus on the ability to enable this informational flow and to produce project profitability, that as you grow, you have the tools necessary to manage. And again, the other thing that we see with organizations is they get stuck at a staircase, right? And they can't grow as an organization until they retool themselves and create the ability to increase. And as you pointed out right here, is now you've got the tool set and you've got the infrastructure that you won't outgrow it. You're just going to have more information to manage. And so you'll put more focus on the analysis side as opposed to retooling the informational flow. Is that correct?
It is. And I want to also mention the automation component of all of this. The reports that you mentioned, that I mentioned, are now run every month in the background and delivered to each individual project manager based on the projects and clients they're working on. So I don't have to go ahead and recreate these reports on a monthly basis, nor do I have to deliver them. It's all done seamlessly. And the amount of time that we save on that it's been tremendous.
And I think the key is that you're getting that information to the stakeholders, right? And so they're able to execute against that information, whether it's to change a project, whether that's to adjust the hours, whether it's put a focus on a project that may be getting off track. So that's awesome.
Right. The other thing I want to mention is that I've met with every project manager, reviewing the reports we're sending them and asking them what else they need. And very easily, we can modify the reports and how and when we deliver them, and in a very effective and efficient manner. So that was something we just didn't have in our previous system.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome that you can move very quickly for your team.